So I'm joined with Callum Chettle after training ahead of the game against Radcliffe at the weekend. Callum, we're just going to cast our minds back to Bank Holiday weekend. Just got a 4-1 win over Lancaster City, followed by a 1-0 loss to Grantham Town. Bit up and down, could you explain that?
Yeah, the games were difficult in various ways. I think Lancaster at home first half, we sort of weathered the storm. I don't think 4-1 was really a fair result going off the first half, but I think after an hour their legs went and we turned it on a bit, and 4-1 in terms of the second half was probably a fair result. Grantham was difficult to say the least in terms of conditions. We know we know when you go there what you're going to get. They're a big, strong, physical team. The pitch isn't great, which doesn't really suit our squad in general, so we can't use it as an excuse. We obviously lost 1-0, created a lot of chances, probably should have won, but it's just one of those things in football. If you don't take your chances, then you're not going to win games. 2
wins and 2 defeats from the first 4 games. Is it about maybe now pushing on and getting a bit more consistency with results?
Yeah, I think you can't really look at league tables and results until maybe 10-12 games in. Obviously, if you can make a good start, then happy days. If not, then it's not the end of the world. But 6 points out of a possible 12, you take it. But obviously, we've had, like I say, we've had the chances to maybe win all 4 of our games. So it's disappointing in that sense, but we've got points on the board. And like I say, after 10-12 games, that's when you start really looking at the table.
Training tonight ahead of that Radcliffe game. How were the lads in training? Were they all upbeat ahead of that one, especially after losing Monday? It's about bouncing back.
Yeah, like I say, you don't really, at this stage of the season, read too much into tables and things. I think we've got a good group out there. We know that we'll always create chances. Like I say, Lancaster and Grantham, we create lots of chances. So I don't think that's going to be our downfall this year. I think putting the ball in the back of the net at the minute is our issue. So once we start doing that, I'm sure we'll have no problems at all.
And the perfect opportunity to bounce back from that defeat this weekend with a home game. How good is it to be playing back at Greenwich Road?
Yeah, I think the pitch obviously suits us here when we water it and things like that. So that plays into our hands, but we can't really use the pitches at this time of the year as an excuse. We know what we're going to get. We have to deal with it on the day. So yeah, it's nice to be back at home. Always enjoy your home games and try and make the most of them. So yeah, we'll be okay.
Cheers, Callum. Thank you for your time and happy birthday for yesterday as well.
Cheers, mate.